few minutes. Tachile. Good news for Botswana. Joe is back on the pitch, showing no signs of discomfort at the moment. Rabbit. Seen almost no ball go the way of Rosella Ayane.
No.
They're starving the star striker of supply.
You can see they have two players on her, so where is she going to go?
Ball out to Dono, though, whose delivery can count. She and Duane are the two who combine. Duane's ball in here could prove dangerous. Takes a deflection, out for the corner it goes. Seged getting into a dangerous position from which to shoot. Goes out for the corner. The flag had been raised. Offside call. Botswana need to build from the back.
It's really impressive to see the Botswana team. They're recovering when they're defending. They try to attack Morocco, and when they lose ball possession, it becomes 5-4-1. That's really impressive from this team. The energy, the strength, the determination. You can see it on these girls that they are really going for this ticket.
It seems we have a little issue with the communication aid that is being used by the referee. The crowd absolutely sprung to life with this early set piece. Beautiful delivery from Doug Naoud and an even better finish from Suri. Just enough of a deflection, and then this. An absolute collector's item for Keitumeti Ditebe.
Yeah, the goalkeeper wasn't impressed there.
No. You aren't impressed when you beat the near post, but
no.
What a sensational set piece from Ditebe.
That was a clinical free kick right there.
Well, she has scored Botswana's historic first goal at a Women's Africa Cup of Nations tournament, and she now has their most recent goal at a Women's Africa Cup of Nations tournament. But the Moroccan fans, delighted to be here, are hoping to witness history. They are encouraging Morocco to advance to the semi-finals and book with it a ticket to the FIFA Women's World Cup. But even a loss doesn't mean you can no longer qualify for the FIFA Women's World Cup. Of course, the situation is such that two beaten quarter-finalists will qualify for the Intercontinental Playoffs. There will be a repechage round, and that Intercontinental Playoff in Auckland and Hamilton in New Zealand early next year will decide the final three qualification places for the 2023 World Cup.
I think that will be him to go out there and showcase what they can do and hopefully pick the World Cup ticket from there. So that would be good for our continent also.
It's going to be a bit of a challenge. A couple of places available for the various confederations. One available for the likes of Europe. There is Silibato, you saw for just a moment, her arm in a strap. She is recovered from surgery and was visited by the Nigerians as well, who came to pay their respects and see that she was doing well following the fracture to her arm.
I think that was a decent thing from the Falcons to do.
Yeah, you love the sporting gestures.
Yeah, it's a really, really phenomenal thing for them to go out there and show their support for this young talented player. Unfortunately, she broke her arm, but it's good that they went to visit her.
Well, the crowd is coming to life. They are singing, dancing, chanting. The cell phone lights might not be on at the moment, but they are trying to build an atmosphere that Morocco will be able to get behind. The first ever international for Morocco was actually against the Southern African side. It was played in Pretoria in South Africa. They played to a 1-1 draw with South Africa in July of 1998. Nearly 25 years later, they stand on the brink of making their way to their first FIFA Women's World Cup. There is the captain, leading by example. Islan Shabak. There is the goal scorer, Sanam Sudi, who scored a hat-trick against Nigeria's Rivers Angels in the inaugural CAF Women's Champions